Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is we bring about conversations of a psychological, emotional, and mental health nature. We try to do that as often as we can, usually here multiple times per week, sometimes every day. We've got over 680 audios available for your listening pleasure at this point. We continue to add to that on a almost daily basis. If you're looking for a life, business, relationship, or creativity coaching, entertainment coaching, would love to be of service to you. There are discounts available for YouTube subscribers, so please subscribe. This particular audio is about kind of signs of burnout, and if that's you, no better time to reach out than now. If you are looking to reach out, there's a couple ways to do that. You can go to the About Me section of this YouTube channel, or you can reach out through at PO Perception on Twitter, and we'll get in touch with you, either I or a member of my team. In any event, there's 6 things I want to run through here. If you are dealing with burnout and it's a long-term thing, certainly getting help sooner rather than later is a good idea because it can have long-term effects on how your brain functions. How do you know if you're dealing with burnout? The first way and the most simple is you have no motivation to do anything of a long-term consequence. So this doesn't mean you don't have motivation to do simple things like get up and shower or eat or go drive to get food at the store or whatever. But long-term motivational challenges, such as but not limited to, you don't know what to do with career, you don't want to be around people, you don't want to deal with, you know, challenges, or you don't want to think about things that require you to come up with more solutions. The more burnt out you are, the harder it will be to find motivation to do simple tasks. If you get to the point where you're not functioning, you've almost gone to a emotionally catatonic state, which isn't good either, but you need to cut things off, or it's better to cut things off before they get there. Otherwise, you're looking at a long-term medication regimen and rebuilding your mental, emotional, and spiritual health in order to get back on track. The next is if you have difficulty concentrating or focusing. People that are burnt out can't focus because they can't find the frayed edges to make a tapestry. In other words, you're always kind of looking at what's coming next without being able to make concrete decisions about what needs your attention most, or what needs your attention concurrently, or what needs your attention consistently. This can be extremely overwhelming for a person who doesn't want to deal with these emotions, especially when looking at it from the perspective of a person who is categorically overwhelmed, either from just being at a level of mental and emotional burnout, or literally physical burnout on top of this. This does not go away without some form of treatment or modification to the expectations placed upon oneself. The next thing is becoming overwhelmed easily. Now, this can happen for a number of reasons, but generally speaking, a person that is well rested and well balanced, engaging in proper self care, can handle a medium to, depending on the person, more severe level of stress. A person, however, who uh, doesn't have the ability to handle said stress probably has at least some resistance to the idea of dealing with larger challenges, and also is constantly in a state of overwhelm. This is the idea that nothing they do ever feels like enough, and in many cases, when they do actually engage in an activity that used to bring joy, it only brings more stress. That's another point in this whole process, is the easiness that a person brings about stress upon themselves. The ease of becoming overwhelmed and stressed out, and or feeling like there is no solution to the challenges that lie ahead, is another indication that easy stress is at hand and that burnout is soon thereafter. When a person becomes stressed out easily in circumstances that they normally wouldn't, it's a sign that their body rhythm and cadence and chemistry is changing, and ultimately this becomes a challenge. I dealt with all of these things when I went through my body crash. In the 2 months before I went into the hospital and then was placed into a nursing facility nearly 3 years ago, I literally spent anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day sleeping. And during that time, no matter how much I rested, I never felt better. My body never felt better. My mind never felt better. And my emotions never recovered. And so the big thing with that is rest doesn't help. When you're at a burnout level, what really needs to help is you need to reprioritize and you need to refunction. Sometimes medication is necessary, other times meditation is necessary, but finding a different way to look at the world is necessary in order to change this. And trying to fix it through things you've already done is actually more dangerous because you're actually butting your head up against going in circular motion, which causes continuation of pain and frustration. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to reach out if you need more assistance. Please feel free to reach out. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment.